to Thoughts Can Change Your Life. With me, Rev Lee. Every day we come together to explore, to expand, to create. So today I wanted to talk about the idea, what is our nature? Just ask that question, what is our nature? And the best that I can discern is that our nature is to create. And we've been given this life on this planet, and we've been given the tools that we need to do that. This earthly playground is ours to use to create as an expansive life as we can imagine. But we've got to wake up. We've got to wake up and stop being unconscious. Stop being unconscious and understanding that that creative power is responding to us 24/7, 365. And that power is our thought atmosphere, our belief structure, conscious and unconscious belief structure, conscious and unconscious thought patterns. Those create our experience. And that which creates the universal law of cause and effect, which creates, doesn't care what we give it, doesn't care if it's conscious or unconscious, it gives it to us. When we can understand that that is our power, how are we thinking? What kind of mental atmosphere, belief system are we creating? When we understand that, we can now build thought habits, thought patterns that become automatic within us so that we can be the creators. Well, Chris, I didn't understand a lot of what you said there, but that's okay. Ways that we can know whether or not what we're creating is what we desire is, how do we feel? Do we feel fulfilled? Do we feel excited and juiced? Because if you don't feel excited and juiced and you're doing things, it's not fulfilling. It's not even a high value to you if you're doing it that way. And I believe in, if this is my life and I understand I'm the creator, I'm going to stop doing the things that are creating things that I don't care about. Does that make sense? I'm going to take personal responsibility for my life. Wouldn't that be great if everyone did that? Instead of blaming everybody else, fully understanding is that no one can get you to feel a certain way unless you choose to feel it. And that statement bites a lot of people in the butt. Just going to tell you, a lot of people don't like to hear that what a person does should not affect you. That's because your response, reaction is in your mind and no place else. We can debate that one for a long time. We can go over example after example after example. When you start to understand that people are only doing things to please themselves, people are only doing things for their own benefit. If I'm being kind to you, you're receiving the benefit of my kindness, but I'm doing it for me. Because when I'm kind, I feel good. Do you get that? If I express my anger towards you, it's not that I'm mad at you. It's that I've got anger inside of me and you just happen to be there and I'm expressing it. Do you get that? It has nothing to do with you. You're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. That happens in so many situations. We think, oh, they did it to me. They did it to me. No, they didn't do it to you. Remember, it is your divine, eternal, never-ending nature to create your life experience. Your nature to create your life experience. And you don't need to go find anything. You don't need any new tools. They're right with you right now. What do you believe? What is your thought atmosphere? Are you a victim or are you a creator? I would highly suggest you attempt at first to start taking personal responsibility 100% for how you feel. Man, if you can dedicate this next year to that and you can master that, You set yourself above. You are a master creator. You are the master of your life. You're the master of being authentic, real, and yourself. It's nice to be, Corey goes, it's nice to see you being positive toward others. Well, I guess that's okay. I don't know what positive is. Notice I asked another question, because what's positive for one is not positive for another. See, sometimes I'm really kind. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm really direct. Sometimes I'm soft. Depends on what I feel the energy of the situation is. And I trust my intuitive nature. I trust my own energy. And I think we all should, because we have an internal wisdom that's functioning through us. And if we would just tap into that wisdom and look at it through our heart center, our heart will guide us to who we want to be in a specific situation. Our heart always knows what's the most expansive thing for us. The question you want to ask, and I ask this every day in meditation for myself, and then when I lead the guided meditations later on, who do you want to be today? What do you want to feel? What do you want to do? Who do you want to do it with? How will that benefit you? How will it benefit others? Is it expansive? Is it contractive? If it's contractive, that's a definite sign. No. The universe does not like contraction. The universe likes growth. It's natural to grow. That's why you'll see people who are mature in age, let me use that word, but they got juice. They're on fire. They're not sitting around. They got health. They got vibrant relationships. Why? Because they're probably expanding. A lot of people get to retirement age, even before retirement age, and they start contracting. And what happens when you contract? Your body begins to deteriorate. Your mind begins to deteriorate. Your life becomes very, very boring. If your life is boring, it's because you're not expanding. If you've got no juice, it's time for you to start thinking, exploring, asking yourself better questions, being around people who will challenge you, be around people who will ask you those tough questions and not let you get away with giving them some nonsense. Well, because I've always done this way. Man, is that not a poor answer? You can't give the benefits of doing something. My God. Do you know what the number one benefit of me talking to you every morning like this is? I get what I'm talking about deeper, or I get to question it deeper, or I get to abandon it after questioning it deeper. So while I'm talking to you and giving you my ideas, my wisdom that I'm sharing with you, I'm benefiting from it. Do you get that? They always say that if you really want to learn something, teach it. Talk about it. Let people challenge you. Because if they do, then you've got to ask more questions. You want people in your life who question you. Question you so that you can become clearer on who you desire to be, what you desire to do, and where you desire to show up and with whom you desire to show up. It's fascinating when you start asking the right questions how your life changes. So what's your nature? To expand. How do you do that? You imagine. You question. You build beliefs. You become present in experience. And then you let go. And you do it all over again. Just like the Black Eyed Peas. Just do it, do it, do it, and do it again. With that, make this your best day ever. I'm going to do my best. Do yours. Until tomorrow, know that you are loved. Aloha.